hate you and I love you. That story you shared, you took us on an emotional roller coaster ride. From the beginning, I loved how you talked about your uncle and all the things that he did, and I could just feel the love for him. And then when he got sick, I felt sad. And then at the end, when you took your aunt on that journey, I was happy again. And this tells me that you put a lot of thought in your story. And you put a lot of thought into the story structure. So I love you for that. Thank you for sharing such an emotional, vulnerable story. It takes a lot of courage to share something personal about yourself. So great story structure. I love how in the beginning you talked about your uncle, the stories of how he has his eyes, his ears, you know, you have a better life. You have a longer life with big, long ears. You know, his copper teeth, how he distracted you with stories, how he sailed around the world. Like, I was like, wow, your uncle's a great man, and how you thought he was, you know, your father. So I can definitely relate to that. And one of my favorite parts of the story was when you asked your uncle about, you know, how's my scarf? Oh, how's my hair? How's my style? And you lit up the room. Everyone was laughing, you know? Your uncle said, I love you just the way you are. And I love that part of the speech because I could actually feel that I was there. You know, it was amazing. So here's where I think you can make your speech from good to even better, to amazing. Vocal tonality. Vocal tonality is very important because it allows us to show our emotions and make the story better for the audience, and you can connect to people easier. So for example, in the beginning, when you talk about your uncle, I love my uncle. He had these big ears, and you know what they say about big ears? You know, long life. And you know, he sailed around the world. Wow, he was this amazing guy, and he felt like my father, and you could feel the emotions more. Second, you know, when he had cancer, change the vocal tonality to something lower. Sadly, you know, after planning for all that trip and doing everything, something happened, and yeah, he got cancer, and people could feel that emotion, like wow. And at the end, you know, you're very proud. You say you took your aunt on that journey around the world. You accomplished your uncle's dream. Like that was powerful. Like wow, I want to cry at that point. So, you know, whatever emotions you're doing, try to match the. Oh.